Hey guys, what's up? It's Override Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. And this is just after Super Showdown has finished, and wow, what a shit show that was. But anyways, you are here obviously for my reaction, what I thought of the pay-per-view. I'm going to give this a score out of 10, and if you want to see more reactions to Raw, SmackDown, NXT, etc., let me know in the comments below and I will do that for you guys. But anyways, we're going to start off with the kickoff show, which showed one match, which was the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Viking Raiders. Solid match. The OC came out on top, so not really much to say about it. Glad to see the OC picked up a win. I do favour them as a tag team quite a lot, and it's good to see that the Viking Raiders are also on a level playing field, not just having an undefeated streak just for the sake of it. They're actually, you know, fitting in, so that's cool. Right, so that's done. The second match we had, well, the first match on the main show was the trophy match. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm not even going to attempt it to. So it was a gauntlet match. R-Truth, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Andrade, and Rey Mysterio were involved. R-Truth had a couple of fluke victories, which I thought was pretty funny. Again, he's a comedy character, so you know he practically won by accident. AJ Styles came in, no messing about. Oh, sorry, Eric Rowan was involved in that as well. No messing about, tapped him out to the car crusher. Then we had, yeah, it was AJ versus Mysterio. The OC interfered with Mysterio, beat him up, and then AJ was kind of like, oh, I win by forfeit, so ha. And then the Undertaker's music hit. He came out, chokeslammed AJ once and picked up the win. Okay, this match was actually going pretty good. I liked the way they were going with it. Still keeping people like Bobby and Eric strong, but even though they lost by accident, they still came and attacked R-Truth afterwards. I don't feel like they had to put the United States champion in it. That was, you know, I don't think they needed to do that. But either way, it's quite fun. AJ with his little dances and stuff was pretty funny. But then it was just literally Undertaker took 10 years to get down to the ring just to deliver one choke slam, and he didn't even take the trophy with him. Like, then they were saying, oh, it's the most prestigious trophy in all of WWE or whatever else. The geezer just won and then just walked off. Like, prestigious, yeah? Prestigious, yeah? Alright then. Afterwards, we had Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza. Very good match, very well worked lucha style match. Enjoyed it a lot. Obviously their feud is going to continue, but yeah, very solid match, very well put together, so I enjoy that. Then we had the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Miz and Morrison won. It's 2009 all over again, baby. Oh, I love that match. Very good again. The New Day's very good tag team workers, so you know we weren't going to be, you know, disappointed with that. Yeah, very solid match. Miz and Morrison picking up the win. Nice interference at the end. Kofi going for an O'Connor roll. Miz kicked out, and then Morrison hit him with a steel chair. Great finish. Nothing again. Good solid match. So I'm happy with it. Then we had, what was it? It was the Raw Tag Team Championships, I think. Murphy and Rollins versus. It's bad that I forgot their names. It's the Street Profits. That's how forgettable that match was. It was alright. Murphy and Rollins retaining, so yeah. It was alright. So, you know. Yeah, nothing else to say about that. Then it was Captain Saudi Arabia, otherwise known as Mansoor. Of course, burying Dolph Ziggler. Obviously Mansoor picked up the win because, you know, if they didn't, then, you know, the planes will be having some delays today. That's all I'm saying, bro. They would not be leaving this country. Woo! Yo, Vince McMahon and his boys, yo, they'd be held back. You're like, yo, where did you going? How come my boy weren't winning in his hometown, bruv? What are you saying? Hey, you need to answer. We need to address this right now, bruv. But either way, it's boom. Nice to see Mansoor again for the third straight year running, picking up a win, which was stupid but good. And the reason why I say stupid is because, okay, put it this way. The way they use Mansoor is, it's like the pull out, it's like, you know, that episode of SpongeBob where he pulls out Old Reliable like his jellyfish net. Like, it's like that when they go to Saudi Arabia, they pull out Old Reliable, which is Mansoor. Yeah, that will get the crowd happy. In fact, people were booing him. I heard boos in that crowd. Yeah, it's just, that's the equivalent to me not wrestling or being off WWE TV for ages and only popping up when I reach Birmingham. Like, it's come on guys, make more use of him. And the thing is, he's actually quite a good wrestler. So, and I've seen him fight a few times on NXT. The dude can go. So let's give him a chance, man. Let's give him some ground. Let's hit the ground running. Let's not just have him as Mr. Saudi Arabia, okay? Like, let's do something with him. Come on. Then we had the WWE Championship match, which was a flash in the pan. Ricochet versus Ricochet versus Lesnar, which basically there was no point. I basically was that confident that Lesnar would win that I betted my left testicle, and all I'm saying is my testicles are still intact. Thank you very much, Lesnar. But again, there was no point. We knew what was happening. The only way I could see them doing that, putting that match in, is because Lesnar is a draw over there. It's a familiar face. So they want to give the fans, you know, a bit of the Lesnar experience. It's just a shame that Ricochet was on the chopping block this time. I saw someone called Alistair McKenzie on Twitter, actually. He said, why didn't they do Lashley versus Lesnar? Now, that would have been a great match. In fact, I would have swapped the two. I would have put Lashley up against Lesnar rather than rather than Ricochet versus Lesnar, because Ricochet in NXT was a big fish in a small pond, and now he's on Raw. He's a little fish in a big pond. So it doesn't really work. He will be a future world champion, I believe so, but just not at this moment in time. There's too many other people that WWE clearly favour over him. So you could tell he was just going to get jobbed out. But yeah, I would have rather seen Lesnar versus Lashley. I thought that would have been a brilliant match. But then we had, in my opinion, match of the night: Bayley versus Naomi. Those two blew the roof off. It's nice to see that Saudi was supporting the women. Obviously, they were dressed, you know, a bit differently because of the way Saudi Arabia are with their women. Obviously, you have to be very covered up over there, which is absolutely fine. It didn't stop Bayley and Naomi from producing a brilliant match, so credit to them. Obviously, it's the first time a women's championship is defended over there, and also Naomi was the first the first black woman to ever compete over there, so congratulations to her. Great finish to the match as well. Bayley doing dastardly heel stuff again. That's how you use Bayley, people. That's how you use Bayley. I'll rate her more as a heel now with that match. If you was to tell me, you know, all the other stuff before that match, I wouldn't have rated Bayley as a good heel. But that there made me go on board. So let's hope they carry that momentum on for SmackDown. And then we get to the absolute car crash that is Goldberg versus The Fiend. Right, now, hear me out. This is not a hear me out episode, but hear me out. We're going to introduce a little bit of it here, because yes, Okay, you can look at it in two ways. And I'm gonna put the two ways. So, one, yes, Goldberg should have won, because it sets up Reigns versus Goldberg, which I think is a good match. It's a draw, and again, it's kind of a grey area, because you've got Goldberg, who is this unstoppable force. He's like the Juggernaut almost. He just runs through his opponents like that. And obviously, legend has it, the longer a Goldberg match goes, the less it favours himself. So obviously, Goldberg's gonna want to finish it quick. So I could understand the loads of spears, which eventually, and the jackhammer which led to his win. However, you could look at it on the other side, which I do agree with Twitter as well, which is Fiend needed to keep the title. It's not good having part-timers have major championships. We should be using that time to build new stars. Look at the amount of talent you've got on SmackDown. You've got Shelton Benjamin, Shorty G, Apollo Crews, Braun Strowman, Cesaro, Shinsuke, Sami Zayn, Elias, Roman, Baron Corbin. Who else we got? We've got the Usos, the New Day. You could put Kofi Kingston. You got so much talent in SmackDown, and they're not using it. So I can understand from their point of view that you should be having more time to create these stars, rather than just leaving them in the dark and having the top guys, the part-time guys, own the championships. Right, and I completely understand that. However, I'm going to split it down the middle. I think WWE made the right decision. I really do. However, they did it in the wrong way, which was completely squash Bray Wyatt. The fact that Goldberg hit the jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, he won, and Bray Wyatt popped right back up, means that he could have kicked out before. So then it's like, that there alone, that bit there is ruining the Fiend. Like, just simple as. Not even the fact that he won. Bray Wyatt, right? Goldberg could have won against Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt could have beat the absolute piss out of him, right? And then what you would have had is the ultimate Goldberg comeback. So Goldberg would have had to dig so deep. Yeah, he could have hit like a couple of spears to start off with, and then Bray pops right back up and he hits the mandible claw, doesn't do it, misses a spear, hits with a Sister Abigail. Bray Wyatt then just knows that he can't keep Goldberg down with just one move, so he's just hammering away, keeping Goldberg down, and everyone's like, whoa, I didn't think we're gonna see Goldberg like this. And then he's just hammering away until Goldberg gets that strength. He digs down and comes back and wins the match. That would have been so much better, because it would have kept Bray strong and Goldberg strong. It would have shown it in a much different way. And then I think people would have been more accepting of Bray losing the Universal Championship, because it took Goldberg to go super saiyan in order to beat Bray Wyatt. However, they didn't do that. They just let Bray hit a couple of mandible claws. He basically, Goldberg just shrugged them off, and then spear, jackhammer, and the match was done. Yeah, so it wasn't a good way to do it. But it is not the end of the world here. Reigns versus Goldberg is going to be very good, very good. I think that will be the match. That will be the good match at WrestleMania, especially for the Universal Championship. So there's that on the line too. But to give this a score out of 10, I'm gonna give this a 5. No, not even that. A 5's too good. 4. Again, it's a glorified house show. Sorry, it just is, and I don't think any Super Showdown is. I don't think there's ever been a good Super Showdown, not in recent memory. But yeah, that's my opinion. It's very quick. I had to speak very quickly, but yeah. See you guys next time for another video. Take care. Bye now.